hang loose, baby. Today I am going to shave with Noble Otter Orbit, which is a rose based fragrance and it has a frozen accord note, whatever. And yeah, that's kind of like it's been described as something very good for the summer. And this is brand new. And this is how it looks brand new. It looks really good. Smell is decent. And I'm going to wear something that reminds me of Bartles and James wine coolers from the 1980s. This is Zaharoff Rosé, signature rosé, and it really reminds me of hanging out in Southern California with my girlfriend and just sitting there drinking Bartles and Janes. Is that what they wine coolers? I don't even know if they exist anymore. But Bartles and Jane, what the heck? I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it was a very good wine cooler. But back in the 80s, women loved the wine coolers. And that's what it was. Let's see. The temperature, 80 degrees. It's 80 degrees with 60% humidity in this bathroom. Let me tell you, it's 80 degrees. You know how 80 degrees feels? It's hot. It's like a steam room in here, you know. It's not 92, but it's 80. And, you know, you feel a little lightheaded. You don't feel 100 when you're in a 80-degree bathroom, you know. Usually you're going to take a dump and, you know, something like that. But I'm not taking a dump. I'm actually shaving. But it's kind of good, you know. Hold on. Ah, man. Nothing like wet in the face in 80-degree weather. Ah. Yeah, it feels good. And if you're interested in this hat, check it out on Amazon. Listen, every bit helps. And it's a Goran Brothers hat. It's $50. Nobody's bought a razor yet. I guess they don't want these Amazon disposable razors, which is cool. Hey, it is what it is. I keep talking about it. Eventually, somebody will buy an Amazon razor. The scent off the puck, it was more off the puck. Like there was a little bit of a scent. But as I'm kind of I smell it kind of smells like Zaharoff Rosé. There's a very strong similarity to Zaharoff Signature Rosé and this soap. I mean, really strong. It's got that Bartles and James wine cooler smell to it. Doesn't ship to Australia, I know. Sorry. I know. But, you know, it's thanks for your support, Moose. I always appreciate seeing you. The last stream was very draining. But I was very transparent with Lord Meatak, but I had to block the person, Lord Meatak. It was very draining. And I got a sign, good vibes only. I want to be about good vibes, you know? I don't want to be talking about the past and like having, you know, I was like, too much, man. Too much. The visor and the mic, that was a good idea. Let's go. I kind of have it facing down now, so it's better. Oh yeah, you feel the coolness. You feel the coolness with this one. Like there's definitely, I guess what they're saying is frozen accord. Yeah, you definitely feel that face freeze, if that's the proper term. Face freeze. It's got a face, dude. It's a face freeze for real. Feels good. because it's hot. It's like I don't feel so hot anymore. My face feels kind of like nice, but the rest of my body doesn't. My head doesn't, but my face does. And this is definitely I could tell this is a higher quality soap than the other one I used in that little jar. It's definitely they. I think isn't this the one that they have a Terre de Mes one also called something weird Tress something. But yeah, let's see what it can do here. Ooh, it's cold. Protection. Oh, that's okay. The Declaration Grooming. The Declaration Grooming gave me the best protection out of all the soaps. So the name of this company is Nobile Otter. I'm a big fan of Holy Cow and Declaration Grooming. No, I think it's Declaration Grooming that has a terradom. I think I think Declaration Grooming has, in my opinion, the best base. This one does give you a frozen face feel though. I like it. What's up, Duncan? How you doing, man? Long time no see on the streams. Nice to see Duncan. West Coast. Dealing with all those people in California, Northern California. I'll tell you, I went to Northern California in the 80s. What a beautiful place it was, man. It was one of the most magical places I've ever seen. San Francisco. Um, I went to a beach called Jenner. It's down Pacific Coast Highway, north of Pacific Coast Highway. I lived in a place called Santa Rosa. I need something to drink. Santa Rosa. I'll have to do like the wet shavers and do that. And what a beautiful place, man. Back in the 80s, it was magical. It's not magical anymore. It's not magical like it used to be. You know? You see that aloe? The only issue I have with the Amazon razors is you have to figure out how to connect it to replace the razor. And once you figure it out, it's good. But it took me a little while. But Amazon razors are cheap. Cheap as chips. Pretty much $1 a razor. And Gillette, it's like, whew, expensive. And I'll agree, Gillette makes better razors. I'll agree with that point. Gillette does make better razors. But I can't afford it. I use razors every day. And I'm a guy who likes to use a razor twice. I thought Risky Reaper. Yeah, dude, I'm not even joking. George should call this guy up and say, "Hey, this smells exactly like Zaharoff Rosé. This Orbit here. Let me show you. It smells exact. It's like an exact smell. Oh, the face feel on this is incredible. Like it's like I could it shaved mostly everything off. It, I think this is the only one I'll buy from Noble Otter, but I'm happy with it. It's a good soap, definitely premium quality. Very good quality, man. It feels like you're spreading whipped cream on the face, like Cool Whip. What's up, Rodolfo? Um, listen, I haven't smelled the one called Black Rose. Here's why I can't recommend Zaharoff Rosé. Some people say it leans feminine, so I like it. And if you're, and I like mostly masculine colognes, but it smells like a rose garden a little bit, and it smells like Bartles and James wine coolers. It really smells exactly with the carbonation and everything. It's a very peaceful scent, you know. It's a very peaceful scent. I got like I feel my face. It's like smooth as a little here. It's like BBS, baby but smooth. Salute to all the veterans, the fallen veterans, all the fallen soldiers. Actually, not the fallen veterans, but fallen soldiers. Love it. I guess. Yeah. Some people get Memorial Day and Veterans Day mixed up. You know, to all the people who lost their life in the war, man. You know. Um, in terms of recommending Zaharoff Rosé, Fernando has something called Black Rose, and he has Rosé, and I think he would recommend the the Black Rose because it's more masculine. The Rosé, I know it doesn't really have a gender. You know, it doesn't remind me of a feminine cologne or anything like that. It just smells like Bartles and James wine coolers with the carbonation and everything. Um, it smells just like this soap, man. The soap. Okay, here's the deal. Yeah, I might have to dry it off a little before I close it. So go and buy this soap. If you ever try this soap, Nobile Otter Orbit, dude, it smells exactly like it's the same formula. Like Zaharoff worked on the shave soap. It smells so similar. It pairs. It pairs with Zaharoff. Rosé just smells natural like a garden. Yeah, it smells like a rose garden. It smells like. Let me see. I'm not gonna since I'm gonna wear. I'm just gonna wear something like this. One of these methylated. These things. Duke Cannon, because it's got a face freeze. Duke Cannon has a face freeze. Because yeah, the rosé is more. You can't really mix it with bay rum, right? It's It doesn't go with bay rum. Rose and bay rum don't go. And you see how my face looks? It's kind of, like skin protection. So now to spray on the rosé, which is like Bottles and James wine coolers. Let me wipe off my hands. And I think you'll enjoy it if you don't have expectations of it being a masculine cologne, but it's not really a feminine cologne. It's just like kind of like, I mean, it smells exactly like Bottles and James wine coolers from back in the days. It smells exactly like this soap. Okay, exactly. There's like almost like it's like almost indistinguishable. Like smells just like Orbit. Orbit. So it's got like it's good. Is it my favorite from Zaharoff? No, but you have to like Rose. If you don't like Rose, you're not gonna like it. And I like everything. I like smelling everything, but Rose isn't my favorite note to wear. I like vetiver. I'd really like to see Zaharoff release a vetiver fragrance. I love the note of vetiver. I feel vetiver definitely leans masculine, and like Terre de Mez, I guess, is a popular one, but there's so many other ones, like the one I wore yesterday. I like vetiver. I think it's masculine. Rosé, it doesn't have. It just kind of smells like a fresh rose, man. Do you have tobacco, Neil? What about layering tobacco and rosé? No, I'm not into that layering stuff, man. Kilayamas, do you have a fave unscented shave cream or soap? Hmm. I don't like unscented for shave cream, to be honest. I like a scent, but I've tried unscented. Doesn't Tobbs Taylor of Old Bond Street have unscented? Like, if this company has an unscented, I would go with them. If Holy Cat, like, you could see that. I mean, the bottom line is, like, I could feel it, but you could see the quality. Like, not to dog on this company, but shit. Like, okay, like here, this one actually. Let me say to the makers of this company, very good face feel, amazing face feel, but as a shave soap, it wasn't very protective. The scent was kind of weak, you know, but you could tell it's it's all right. It's not like this company. Like if Declaration Grooming has I think they do have an unscented. This is right now. This is my top soap, Declaration Grooming Mimic. Um, you want something that smells. Don't look at the label because it's all beat up. But this one right here smells like an Italian dessert, not sweet. Amaretto. Oh God! I mean, this is like it's great, but it doesn't really go with the heat, so I don't wear it that often. I don't shave with it that often, but I love it. It's a shaving cream. I love it to death. But in Miami, um, you can't wear it too much. Strike Gold Shave, I believe Strike Gold Shave is getting together. Frank over at Strike Gold Shave, one of the nicest guys. He's getting together with Pasture Pharmacy, and they're going to do a collab on a shaving soap. And I'm not sure it's going to be a summer set, but if it is, I'm getting it because Strike Gold Shave makes very good shaving soaps. The thing is, Strike Gold shaving soaps last forever, man. They last forever. I was using it forever pretty much, and I'm like, okay. It just never goes away. They just give you so much with the Strike Gold shaving. So if you only want one soap, I would check out that collaboration with Pasture Pharmacy and Strike Gold Shaving and Dads, something Dads. I don't know, but they're coming out with a collaboration for, I believe, a summer soap, and I'm definitely picking that one up. I'm not going to pick up any other soaps, but that's the one I'm going to pick up. I like to maybe try Mammoth. I don't have the money for everything. Um, Black Rose is better than Rose. Sorry, Reaper. I still think Barbasol is. Oh, Nivea unscented. Yeah. Um, yeah. Duncan, the thing is, when you use these shave soaps, it's at a whole new level, and you won't know until you try it once. I've used Nivea before, and it was just a quick shave. I mean, that's the bottom line. If you're into a quick shave, you don't care about the whole process. You don't care about everything. You just want to. Oh shit! I got to get to work, man. I'm late. You don't have time to do this all whipping up, but you can also do it after work, right? Where's my 80.6? Look at this. So you don't say I'm lying. 80.6 with 61% humidity. Woo! It's hot. Yeah. So it's I understand. When I used to wake up for teaching, I'd wake up the last minute and try to do everything as quick as possible. And but I used the straight razor, the DE, because it was cheaper. Uh, I've always used the DE because it was cheaper. I was very good with it. But you see, right? This isn't a made up story. I know it's like a keloid down here, but I do have a mechanical valve in there. And so when I bled before, it could be covered up, right? With a styptic pen or whatever, it could be covered up. But with the mechanical valve inside me, if I bleed a little like that amount, it's just going to pour out. So, it's not to say I'm a worse shaver, but it's those little cuts that wouldn't even show. Now they're going to show, and the blood is going to pour out because I take anticoagulants. I've only used Taz, but I always see you on here trying new soaps, and it's inspired me to. Yes, I'm on a blood thinner. Yeah, dude, Tobs are good. They're shave creams. Tobs are shave creams. Uh, they had the Germain Street and the uh, Germain Street and the Saint something, and I tried them all. I like the peppermint, but back then the peppermint was always out of stock. I kind of like the coconut. The sandalwood is the fan favorite in terms of Tobs. The peppermint I like because I'm in Miami and just the face feel with a peppermint. I've tried them all, but the thing is, it's sort of like flavors. You've tried them all, and you want something new. So then you get into something like this, right? And you're like, holy shit, this is at a whole new level with the scent. The scent is a higher quality scent, and you may be satisfied with Taylor of Old Bond Street, but these are just like higher quality scents. Like this has an amazing scent. So it's definitely like just a shaving soap kind of scent to kind of a more niche perfume scent. This has got a very niche perfume scent. But yeah, Tobs is good. I wanted to buy Sella, which is almond based soap. It has some kind of maraschino cherry smell with almond. I've used that before. It's good. It's a top seller on Amazon too. And shit, I like to sell some soaps. I'll use my 270 Winchester. You can use your AR-15 if you are a bad shot. Yeah, so yeah, if you're a bad shot, you just use a shotgun. But yeah, I like it when somebody buys one of the something from one of the links, which I make very very little, but it does make me feel good. I have a red dot, so you can't miss. Oh yeah, red dot, red dot site. But this soap right here, man. Let me just review this soap pretty much. Look at this. Look at the. You see how it's like BBS, baby butt smooth. I didn't get in here good, but like here, look at the. It's BBS, pretty much, right? Look at that. Maybe a little. I could see right there a little bit of hair, but like the skin, the face feel is incredible. You know, um, good soap. It's got a rose frozen accord to it, so it's sort of like this. If you like, if you like Orbit, if you ever tried Orbit, check out Zaharoff Rose. It's a perfect pair. It smells so exact. Hate the hat, Neil. Like the shirt. Yeah, you're not gonna like everything. I'm working on this shaved end. Gonna make it look better. And I have a fan light. So, you know, like the exhaust fan lights, but it's very tight. And I tried to take it out one time before, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to break the wall. But it's a new tone, right? So they have something now where you could just take down the light, and there's like clips, you know, like those little clips. They just pull down the clips, and you could plug in a new light. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm getting. I spent like $50 on a new light to make it look better, and it has a brighter light. It was pretty much a brighter light. See, and I was thinking about getting one for like only a few bucks more. They have a stereo speaker in the middle where you could hook it up to your phone and you could have it playing out of your fan. But I didn't go for that. I just spent $52, and I think my gardenia in Texas are drinking, but they're cheap. Gardenia, oh, gardeners. Gardenia is a good note for cologne, man. I wish one of these artisans would come out with a nice gardenia scent. Gardenia is nice and fresh, good for the summer. Shit, what else do I have to say? Man, the last stream was so uh, I, it was so taxing on me and everything. And I'm like, shit, I took a day off yesterday. I'm like, I don't feel like going through this. And I just blocked the guy. It's like, it's too much. It's like, I don't feel like dealing with crap, you know? It's like, I came on here to hang out with Duncan, Fernando, Whiskey Reaper, Moose, uh, Kill Llamas. Who else is here? Oh, Rodolfo. Rodolfo's a nice guy, man. Rodolfo, he's like, dude, get a fan and blow it out, blow out that hot air. Look, you want to see how hot it is right now? Look, you're not gonna believe me. 81, 81 degrees. It's hot. So I'm just gonna end and thank you for whoever has used the link on the razor. I appreciate it. Nobody has. Nobody has. I'm gonna have to get something that's interesting where you could actually use a link. People just in the wet shaving community, they're not gonna get this, you know. So nobody's bought it. It is what it is. I tried. I tried. Anyway, you never know. Maybe 6 months down the road, somebody's gonna buy one of my Amazon razors that I have the link for. Make me feel good. But I use the AMAC brush, which is from South Florida Wet Shavers. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name, but it's like AMAC. I use Dollar Shave Club. They work fine. Share the link for the Remington razor. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I will. I will for sure. I'll leave it in the comments. I'll leave it in the comments. This is the South Florida Wet Shavers. They were established in 2015, and I think I joined in. I don't even know if I joined, but I hung out with them. They're really nice. I met Douglas Smythe. I met Peter Sharkalis when he was like just getting into the whole shaving game, I guess you'd say. And I have like, I'm sure his soap is better. Like I know Douglas is onto the CK6 CK6 soap, which is like, the sixth iteration of his soaps. Like I have the original. This is the original area, like the first iteration of it, right? The original, right? Which is an orange scent. And you know what was good about the shave shows are you just go there and you could smell all the soaps. People don't like it. Maybe like something comes out of your nose and goes into the soap. But most of the shave soap companies were really cool. They let me. So I did this way, so and nothing drops in there. And for whatever reason, I felt like this was my favorite soap, and I had two. I used the first one. Mohammed, how you doing? Good morning, man. But like at this point, like this soap just isn't cutting it. The first iteration isn't cutting it compared to the newer, like they didn't have Holy Cow back then, right? Like you can't compete with a Fougere Bouquet from Holy Cow. The first iteration, maybe, it's improved since then. So all of these companies, like over the last 5 years, like their soaps are getting better and better and better, right? And so Strike Gold Shave has a really nice base, and I'm really he's working with, I think his name is Shave Dad and Pasture Pharmacy, and they're coming out with, I think, a summer soap, and pretty much that's the only other soap I want to buy. Frank, he's the owner of Strike Gold Shave, real nice guy. He's a firefighter by trade, and you could follow him on Instagram. Good soaps, and I think he's getting a lot better. The scents are very good. I have a hold on. He used to have like an old school barbershop scent by Strike Gold Shave, and he's made a lot of soaps with the president's faces on it, and I've never tried any of those. But this new one he's coming out with, I really want to try. He came out with a Sambuca scent, and I didn't try that one. Then he came out with a Drakkar Intense. That was his latest one, the Drakkar Intense, not to be mistaken with Drakkar Noir. And I have the cologne for Drakkar Intense, and I like it, but I wanted to see something more summer. I want a summer shave soap, and I can wear a bay rum with it. I always wear bay rum. You're looking good today. Thank you for your compliments. I need positive vibes. The last live stream really taxed me, man. Taxed me. It was just like, but it had to happen in a way. But I'm glad everybody is here. They're very friendly. They're in a good mood today, and hopefully everybody has a good week. And yeah. Also, if you go to Pasture Shaving, you could use the code 5Binaca Sprays, which will give you 10% off. I think right now they're giving 10% off anyway, but I think you have to buy $50 worth of stuff, or maybe $75. I'm not even sure. But if you say, for instance, you just want to buy, where do they sell pastures? Say, for instance, you want to buy Fougere Bouquet, which is a $30 soap, right? It's a $30 soap, and it's worth it. It's at a whole new level. Holy cow! Holy cow! It's not spelled holy cow like you think, but there's how it's spelled. But you put in the 10% discount, which is before you check out. You put in the code 5Binaca sprays. Get the 10% off, and this has always been said to be the best scent in the whole with all the shave soaps, Fougere Bouquet, and it smells like there's lavender, there's flowers. It's not sweet though. It's really nice. I know flowers are sweet. It's a little sweet. I'd say a little sweet, but this has always been. If you go on all the Reddit posts, where people talking about shave soaps, this is always considered number one, always, for as long as it's been out. But this Orbit is pretty amazing if you like rose, and it smells just like. And in terms of brushes, I will probably get a what is it called? The Boar Brush Excelsior by, I forgot the name of that company, but I've always used a boar brush. Boar brushes are good. Boar brushes have good backbone, meaning you could get a nice exfoliation. Like it's really scratchy. It's not really scratchy, but it's kind of scratchy. If you're looking for like plush, you get something like this. I can share. Actually, I have the link for. I bought this off of Amazon. It's going for $65. This is a Parker Silver Tip Badger, and it has a splay. You know what they call splay. So when you see people putting it on, it splays a little. So it depends on what you want. I'm a big fan of Yaki. I just picked up a couple Yaki brushes. They're synthetic. They're man-made. They aren't animals. Like this is a real animal. This is a badger, But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Hopefully everybody has a good week. I'll come back. Richie's Play. How you doing? Hey, Neil, remember me, the guy who had a date with his mom's friend daughter? Oh, shit, you went out with her? Yeah, I remember you. But it's 8. Listen. Richie's Play, not to cut you off, but look at the temperature in here, man. I want to go in the air conditioning. Take care, okay?